Hey guys, Todd James back at you again. So I just made a video talking somewhat loosely about time management, and this video ties in with that one a little bit. Um, there are different models. Now, of course, if you've been watching this channel for any time at all, you know I'm FBA all the way, or I say all the way. I'm firmly in the FBA camp, although I do some FBM business, but 90% of my business is FBA. And I am also very much an advocate for the wholesale business model. Most of my products I buy directly from the manufacturer or a trading company. I import a tremendous amount of products from Asia, whether it's China or Taiwan or Vietnam and other countries, Mexico and India as well. So most everything I sell is coming from outside this country, but that's not here or there. What I want to talk about here is that there is always there's a theme that has been running through videos on TikTok and YouTube for as long as those platforms have been around. And as this theme runs through these videos when you're talking about Amazon or Shopify or really any type of online commerce, and it's always like, you're looking for a viral product. You're looking for that one product that's going to make you $1 million a month, and they exist to some degree. I'm not going to say $1 million a month, but there are products out there that, for a period of time can be extremely successful. You feel like you just struck gold in the mine, so to speak. I mean, it's just there's money falling out of the walls, but those are few and far between. I gravitate towards a much more conservative approach. I look for boring items that sell consistently. Summertime, fall, wintertime, springtime. I want items that I can predict from one month to the next with a high degree of certainty how many units I'm going to move. And that makes my ordering much easier. It makes planning and forecasting for my business much easier. So that right there, that reduces the number of hours I have to work dramatically. I can't stress that enough. That probably, just having boring items that sell on a consistent pace probably reduces my workload by 50%. Seriously. The nice thing about boring items is I'm also not looking for new ad copy constantly. I'm not constantly writing new ads. I'm not constantly writing new listings. So that reduces the amount of time I have to spend running ads. I put ads, I run ads that sometimes run for months at a time without a change. As long as they're productive, I'll let them continue to run. I'm not out there trying to get fresh eyes on a product, and try to sell them the newest thing, something they've seen a celebrity wear or something, they've seen in a magazine. I'm trying to sell them stuff that they actually need for their life. And my ads don't have to be flashy. They don't have to go viral to be effective. And also that brings my ad costs down significantly because I'm not fighting for a very tiny little space that other people are fighting for. I'm paying a much lower rate for my ads. So all this, works into just having a more efficient operation. And I thought of this, excuse me, I thought of this example the other night. And for those of you that have never seen the movie Moneyball, I'm going to really oversimplify here, but it talked about a baseball team, the Oakland Athletics, when they made a serious run in the World Series on an extremely small budget. And they were able to do this because they gave up on trying to get the next A-Rod and paying them a huge amount of money. Instead, they were looking for players that were consistent. They were consistent at doing one or two things very, very well. Getting hits, getting on base, consistent fielders, consistent base stealers, things like that. And they might have weaknesses in other areas, but they were looking for specific qualities. And in doing so, they put together a team that they've literally have written books and made movies about. I mean, this was, and it's changed the face of not only baseball, but football, and I'm sure other sports as well. It's changed the way those sports are managed these days. And that's exactly how I manage my Amazon account. I'm looking for products that are consistent, uh, nothing that you're going to get too excited about, but by the same token, products that consistently earn their place in my portfolio of products. And I come at it with a mentality that I want my business to be as easy to run as possible. I want to be able to run it from any beach in the world as long as I have an internet connection. And if my internet connection goes down or my computer dies, I won't be able to run it out of my head. So I have to keep the business very, very simple because I'm kind of dumb. I'm just a dumb Amazon seller who likes his downtime and likes to be lazy. So, worst case scenario, for some reason somebody steals my computer and I'm stuck in Thailand, I still want to be able to get out a legal pad and be able to write down and write down the things I need to do that month or that week, and to make those things happen largely without the computer if necessary. So again, I am just constantly reevaluating my business. I spend more time reevaluating my business, looking for ways to keep it simple, than I do reevaluating my business, looking for ways to grow it. The growth part is easy, not getting caught up in some type of business creep where your business just takes up more and more of your time. That's the hard part for a lot of people, and I have those tendencies as well. But for a lot of people, that's very, very difficult. So take the Moneyball approach to your Amazon business, to your online business. Look for things that are consistent, that are boring, but that produce week after week and month after month. And you'll have a lot more free time. You'll feel a lot better about your life. You'll be able to decompress and really appreciate the things that come your way, whether it's time with your wife or your kids or your grandkids or fishing, video games, whatever. When you're not being forced by an employer to show up for 40 plus hours a week, and there's no reason for you to come home and force yourself to show up for 40 hours a week. You should be able to once you're up and running, you should be able to do everything you need to do to maintain a healthy Amazon business, no more than 10 to 15 hours a week max. And if you really, really examine your business on a regular basis, you can get it down under 10 hours a week, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish in those 10 hours. And you definitely, at the end of the year, if you go back and you look at your earnings and divide it by the number of hours you work, you will be amazed at what your hourly rate was. It's not uncommon to get it up into 4 digits per hour. So that's a whole lot better than $15 an hour at Starbucks, or the $18 an hour you get for driving a forklift at Walmart or wherever. When you're talking about over $1,000 an hour for the time invested that year, life is pretty good at that point, and you've got time and the money to do whatever you want to do. So, keep these thoughts in mind. Take that Moneyball approach. Don't look necessarily for somebody that's going to come up and hit a grand slam home run every time at bat. Look for the people that are going to get on base and get singles and doubles, and then just fill your portfolio with these consistent performers, and you're going to be really, really happy. You're not going to have a TikTok that goes viral about how this product that made you $1 million one month. You're not going to have that, but you're going to have a bank account that grows month after month, year after year, and you've taken something that is just kind of a one-off lightning strike, and you converted it into reliable power coming to your house every single day. And we all like that. We want our lights to run. We want our TVs to work all the time, not just on special days that hardly ever happen. This is not a lottery. This is not gambling. This is setting up a real business that has legs and has resilience and can handle the ups and downs of the economy. And that's what you're after here. So, say it one more time and then I'm off. Moneyball. Take the Moneyball approach. Look for consistent performers. It will pay off in the long run. What you lack in excitement from your business, you can make up for by going to Jamaica, going to Vegas, whatever. Get all the excitement you need, but get it somewhere else. Your business should be boring and consistent and profitable, and because that's what you're building your life on. Get your excitement somewhere else. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Todd James. Hey, if you have not done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.